right now, sir. We've just closed for the night.
Hey, you can have a seat. Come on, lass. There's no customers in the bar anymore. I promise I won't bore you. I'm just looking for a bit of company on a cold, lonely night.
I'll do warn you right now. I do have a fiance and I'm fully content.
I can respect that. Though I won't lie, 'tis a tad disappointing to hear. What's your name?
Mary.
So, Mary, tell me, what does one do for fun in this town?
Fun.
Have I said something funny to you?
No, sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just, I've lived here for the past 25 years and I still don't have an answer to that question.
I see. So I seem you've lived here all your life, eh?
I was born here. And here we sit in my father's pub. I've been serving here since I was old enough to carry mugs to tables.
That doesn't seem to be a very interesting life.
You didn't know the half of it. I hated it. It's the same thing every day. Same routine. I get up, cook breakfast for my father, and then we come down and set the bar straight from the night before. Once we open, it's non-stop with customers. Since we live in a port town, most of our customers are sailors. They come in and regale stories to me, how much fun they have, their adventures, how they never stay in one place for too long, the camaraderie on the ships with the crewmates. It's almost as if they're rubbing it in my face. They have so much fun traveling the world, and I'm stuck here replenishing ships so they can depart once again. I'm sorry, I get so angry sometimes.
Nothing to apologize for. I understand getting angry. Better than most, I'd imagine. Still, though, there's got to be something good for you here. Didn't you mention you were engaged to be wed?
I am.
What's his name?
Christian.
You don't seem very happy for a woman who's soon to be married.
I am. He's a nice guy. He's kind and gentle and caring.
But
He's so boring. I mean, when he came to town, he was a strapping young veteran who'd been injured against the war, against the Spanish. He was supposed to come here and then take me away somewhere. I figured we'd go to London. But he got a stupid job and stayed here.
it sounds like a lily-livered pansy to me.
My sentiments exactly.
So if you don't mind me asking, why are you still with him?
My father likes him. Says he's a nice guy, with a nice paying job. Said he could provide for me here, and since my mother died, it's been just me to help my father. So in his eyes, it's a win-win. I get married to a financially stable gentleman, and I get to stay here and help my dad run his tavern.
I see. I'm sorry to hear you're not content with your life. The beauty such as yours is wasted in this poor provincial town. No, it's getting quite late, and I've kept you long enough. I really should be headed back to my ship.
You have your own ship.
I won't lie to you, miss. You've been honest with me. More honest than I expected, to be frank, so I think all you to say. I am the pirate they call Beardless Jack.
Beardless Jack.
Hey, so, you've heard of me?
Heard of you? Of course I've heard of you. Beardless Jack, one of the richest, one of the most famous pirates sailing the seven seas. Also to be referred as Blackbeard.
Yes, rich I am. Famous, sure. But as weird as Blackbeard, you flatter me, madam.
Tell me some of your adventures, please.
I thought you weren't interested in stories. That they make you too jealous.
They do. However, if stories are my only form of adventure, then I'll take what I can get. And seeing as you Beardless Jack, I'm sure they got to be very interesting.
I could tell you stories. I could waste away the rest of the night with stories of danger, fights, treasure hunts, and glory. Though it wouldn't be the same as experiencing them for yourself.
I can never dream of a life as exciting as that.
And why not?
Because as boring as unsatisfactory as my life is, I'm stuck here. Marrying a boring, washed-up person and helping my dad run his tavern.
What if you weren't stuck here?
But I am. That's just how it is. I'm going to marry a boring, washed-up person and work here till the day I die.
What if I told you there was a way you could have it all? just check once more that this is what you want.
Yes, I'm sure.
You're leaving everything. Your father, your fiancé. This is permanent.
I know.
There's no going back.
I said I know.
Perfect. Let's go.
What's going on here? Who are you? What do you want?
Beardless Jack be me name, and I want your daughter.
Perfect. Let's get out of here.
Hey, first to my ship, then to the open sea.
Harold! Dear God! Harold! Harold, get up! What's happened?
Oh God, Christian. He took her. He took Mary.
What? Who took Mary? What are you talking about?
Jack. Beardless Jack. Last night, I heard Mary screaming. When I came in, he was holding her. She was so terrified.
Go on.
He told me he was taking my daughter. The next thing I know, I'm out cold. And now you're here waking me up and my Mary is gone.
I'm taking your daughter Mary. If you ever wish to see her again, you will pay me.
What does it say? Can we pay it?
I'm afraid not. There's no way we can come up with this.
Then all hope is lost. She's gone and there's nothing we can do about it.
No. I'll find her. I swear it.
Rule, Britannia, Britannia, rule the waves. Ah, Kirsten, my dear boy, you're early. I've not yet finished the paperwork you gave me yesterday.
Sir, I'm not here for work per se. I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything, my boy. What can I do for you?
I'd like your permission to go on a pirate hunt.
What? You want to be a privateer?
I do, though I won't lie, I'm only interested in finding one pirate.
Is that so? May I ask what has you in such a tizzy? This is all coming out of nowhere. You want to be a privateer. Change your whole career for a crumpled up piece of parchment.
Of course not, sir. It's what the parchment contains that has me in a tizzy.
And take in your daughter, Mary. If you ever wish to see her again, you'll pay me 10 cents. No daughter's worth that much.
She's not just a daughter. She also happens to be a wonderful, hard-working lady and my fiancé.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. It's a shame, truly. But even if I were to send you, we don't know which pirate took her. If it was, in fact, a pirate at
It
all.
was a pirate.
And you know this how? Were you there?
I wasn't, but her father was. Bruce assaulted him before taking Mary and leaving that note.
And what else did the father say?
Only that it was Beardless Jack that took her.
Beardless Jack!
Yes, so you can see why finding her is so important.
On the contrary, Christian,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Beardless Jack is one of the most ruthless pirates to sail the seas. He's evil, a madman. People are comparing him to Blackbeard.
I know.
So it's not a reach to say he's already gone.
Don't say that!
I'm sorry, but it's probably true. Vile. The last ship of mine got caught up to him. Well, it wasn't good.
Yes, but why would he leave a ransom note if he was planning on killing her? It just doesn't make any sense.
I suppose. But what makes you think you're up for the job? You're a purser. You keep track of my funds. You don't fight. You don't sail.
But I can. Do not remember I fought in the War of the Spanish Succession? Was a member of the Royal Navy. When Spaniards attacked my ship, I was one of the few survivors.
Of course. But that was a few years ago. Have you kept up on training? On warfare? On swordplay?
No, but I've stayed fit. Nor have I forgotten how to fire a musket or sail on a ship.
Aye. But you took a job as a purser because you said you've seen enough bloodshed and war to last a lifetime.
And I have. Until they took Mary. Getting her back is the only thing that matters to me. And if you don't give me permission for this, I'll quit. I'll put together my own crew and find Beardless Jack on my own.
I understand. I do not like it, but I understand. Here's I have a ship leaving at 7 a.m. in 3 days. I'll put you on the crew.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Your superior will be Captain John Roberts. He has a reputation for being a great privateer. He is strictly business and very serious about his work. If it's pirate hunting you want, pirate hunting you'll get.
Thank you. I know you wish to leave this all behind you, but I appreciate it very much. I feel a lot better knowing you're out there looking for Mary.
Of course, I'd end up going. As I told Nigel, I wish to be done with battle ended when Mary was taken.
Are you nervous?
Yes. It's been a long time since I've had to use this. It, too, has seen its fair share of battle.
6:30. I suppose I should get going, since it's just me.
Not for long, Harold. I'll see to that.
Thank you, son, and good luck.
Goodbye. We will see each other again.
Oi! Christian Parter!
Yes, sir. You must be Captain John Roberts.
At ease, boy. So, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Good. On board with you then. We'll be leaving shortly. Wait. I want to make something clear. I don't want you here.
Excuse me?
I think it's codswallop you're here. You're a liability, both to yourself and my crew. Endangering a lot of us because your little girlfriend is missing. It's dangerous, risky, and
Pardon me, sir, but I can take care of myself well enough.
I've seen your kind before. You think, because you in the war, you can handle anything. Well, let me ask you, kid, how long has it been since you've used that sword on your hip? How long has it been since you've used a firearm? How long has it been since you've been in battle, or a long move can get you and others killed?
It's been 5 years, so I've forgotten nothing. I remember trainings, I remember battle. I still know how to use my sword, and quite well, I'd expect.
That's so. Then draw. Let's see how useful you'll be in battle. So, you sound confident enough for the both of us. You're rusty.
Maybe a bit.
You'll be on my ship, and that means you'll be under my command. We will spar every day after dinner to improve your skills. Only once I'm satisfied will we be able to help in battle. Until then, you're just a potter boy. Understand?
You, sir.
On board.
Boy,
It's that time again. Draw your blade.
you said I improved enough last night.
Did I? Well, I changed my mind. You need more practice.
We've been at this for weeks. We've still seen no sign of Beardless Jack.
Aye, it is true. We haven't on a laid on Beardless Jack, though I believe you are still my subordinate. Are you not?
Yes, but
Are you, or are you not, still under my command?
I am, sir.
Yes, you are. And I'm telling you to draw. So that means you need to. Good. Now, attack. Good enough, lad. You'll be ready yet.
I'm ready for Beardless Jack.
Careless, Jack. However, you will be ready for the morning.
Morning?
Aye, my lookout tells me it's by the pirate ship. We'll attack in the morning.
It's not Jack's ship.
No.
Then why are we wasting our time with them? Don't you realize the longer it takes us to find Jack, the more danger Mary is in?
Aye, 'tis true. But I wouldn't be a very good privateer if I let a pirate ship go free.
The deal was we find Beardless Jack and save Mary.
Aye, it's part of the plan. But as I said, it is my job to hunt pirates. I thought you knew what it meant when you signed up for this.
Yes, but
Didn't you sort of think that I have a job, should you? I am paid to hunt pirates. That's what I do, and I love it. And I'm not gonna let another pirate ship go free, one that will no doubt raid and kill more people. Innocent people. Do you want that on your conscience, boy? Do you?
No.
hot not. Go get some sleep. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
Dear Mary, today was hell. I participated in my first pirate attack today, and it was worse than I could have ever imagined. It was hard to think straight in the heat of a battle, as the blood of my enemies and friends alike spilt freely at my feet. I kept being reminded of my time in the war. I thought I was ready for this. Pirates are evil, aren't they? Don't they deserve to be stopped? Though it's hard coming to the terrible realization that I'm once again losing my friends. The cot next to me belonged to Charles Davis. He was a good man. He showed me kindness when others here did not. He had a wife and 2 girls waiting for him back home. And what of Charles, who was shot down right in front of me? I knelt by his body and watched the light leave his eyes as he took his last breath. The most concerning thing about today, though, was Captain John Roberts' ferocity in battle. He fought as if he had 1,000 swords cutting down his foes like they were simple training dummies. He spared hardly anyone. He scared me today. I saw him execute men, unarmed, surrendered men. When I questioned him about it after the battle, he shrugged me off, saying if they were tried in court, they'd be executed anyway. Which is most likely true, though it's truly appalling how he sees fit to play judge, jury, and executioner. This can't be what's expected of privateers. If so, then what makes us better than them? What does crime stop and justice stopped? Therefore, I've decided John Roberts is not the man I want to be. I'm not going to be known for needless violence. Beardless Jack is indeed a villain. Maybe even a villain who deserves to die, but that's not my choice to make. I myself am not the law. I am here to uphold the law. I myself do not have the authority to execute criminals. I will catch him, Mary. I promise you that. When I do, I'm going to best him in battle. But I won't kill him. He will stand trial and he will be no doubt found guilty, legally, in a court of law. Yours forever, Christian.
Do I know you, lad?
No, but I know of you.
Of course you know me. I'm Beardless Jack.
I know. I'm here to turn you in.
I see. Just a young pirate hunter with high expectations of himself. Very well then, we'll do.
You've got me all wrong, Jack. I'm here because you took someone from me.
That's so. I take a lot of people. You'll need to be more specific.
She was my fiancée.
One more hint and I swear I've got it.
Her name was Mary.
Yes. That'd make you Christian, right? What, boy? Do you think you'd just show up and be the hero? Taking me out and saving her?
I'll show you just how heroic I can be. Mary, it's so good to see you. Been searching for weeks, but I never lost hope.
About that.
Mary, untie me. Let's get out of here.
Christian, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's Beardless Jack. I can take him.
Not that.
What is it, dear? You can tell me.
I'm not leaving, and neither are you.
But, what?
I'm here by choice, Christian.
Here by choice? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm here because I want to be.
You mean you want to be here?
I'm here by choice, Christian. I hated it back home, working in that pub day in and day out. My relationship with you, it was a sham. We didn't love each other. Can you imagine me, Mary Porter? Let's face it, Christian. I got with you so you could take me away somewhere better, and you didn't. You had a stupid job and stayed there. And me, I was expected it up for the rest of my life, married to a boring man. And one night when Jack came into the pub and offered me the chance at adventure, I jumped at it.
But what about the kidnapping? The ransom note?
You were staged, you idiot! I figured we'd make up some ridiculous amounts of money and we'd be in the clear. I never dreamed you'd come after me. I didn't know you had the stones.
Mary! It's time to go.
I know.
You know we don't keep prisoners.
I know. Goodbye, Christian.
So, Jack, this is it? You don't even have the guts to untie me and fight me like a man?
I would, but you're not worth my time.
Fight me, damn you! If you have any honor at all.
Guess I'm all out of honor. That was fun! Aye. We battled! Aye. We plundered! Aye. We killed! Aye. And now we add more treasure to our collection! Quiet, lads! Quiet! We lost some good men today. Men that will no doubt be hard to replace. But as they say, your loss is my gain. Well, I say their loss is our gain. More treasure to go around.
Captain, you want I should put this with the others?
Not yet. I'd like to look through it first. There must be something very valuable in there.
How do you know that, boss?
Well, boys, when Mary imagined I made our way into the captain's cabin, he hid that chest. Covered it with the blanket, he did.
Don't mind me asking, do you? But wouldn't any captain try to have their treasure?
Yeah, it makes it he wouldn't want you having it.
I don't need to explain myself. But, as I'm feeling generous, I will. It was the only chest out of several that he tried to hide. Therefore, it must hold something important. Right?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, you're a genius, boss.
I know. Now off with you. Put that chest in my cabin.
I can.
Good fight today, Matty. And you, Mary, as beautiful and deadly as ever.
Thank you, Captain. Though, Mary deserves the praise today.
Aye, it show us one battle. Any clue what may be in the chest?
No. I'd like you two to be there when I open it.
Of course, Captain. I admit, I'm rather curious as to what could be in there.
Aye, what do you think it could be, Jack? Do you think you'd keep that well protected?
Alright. No, it's none of your business as to what it is. Besides, dear, I've got nothing to fear. No one stands a chance at besting my crew or my ship. Now come on, let's see what's in that chest.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Well, what are we waiting for, Captain? Open it.
Hey!
A few pieces of paper.
Well, that's boring.
Quiet your barnacle brains. Don't you realize what this is?
No?
Oh,
These are maps. Better yet, they are 3 out of 4 pieces to the legend of Gibson Chrome's hidden treasure. We find that, and I retire in glory. Enough riches to live in luxury several lifetimes over.
wait. I thought that was a myth.
Maybe. The actions of that captain may be changing their mind.
It sure was a fun battle, that's for sure. First we attacked that ship of privateers.
Aye, killing your dolt of a fiancé in the process.
I.
And this is our second pirate attack. After the privateers. We should dock soon. We need some supplies.
Aye, Matty. Off with the both of you. I want to study these for a bit. Alone.
But Jack!
Off with you.
Imbecile. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. We gotta help him.
It's not just that. He's not planning on sharing the treasure with us.
Yeah. He said he'd be rich. Not us.
Matthew's awful.
Don't cry, Mary. Tell me what's wrong.
Everything. First Jack wished me away, promised me a life of this. But clearly he doesn't care about me. He promised me I was the one for him, but when we dock, he's constantly flirting with other women. It's like I hardly exist to him anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. And the treasure thing. Maybe Jack's gone too far this time?
But he's so powerful, what do we do? Wait, I have an idea. You can fight him, and you can be Captain Matty.
Mary, I don't know about that. Jack's tough. Tougher than me.
Well, then we could attack him on his own cattle. I've always made him a prowess in battle. And, Matty, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you.
Oh, Mary, that's so good to hear. Me too.
I know. I see the way you look at me. But once we kill him, we keep to be together forever and retire rich with the Combs treasure, and you can be Captain Matty.
Okay, Mary. Let's do it. Let's kill fearless Jack.
Stop. Thank you for coming.
Of course, Mr. Winterton. Tell me what happened.
Well, this morning while I was making breakfast in the kitchen, my wife here went out to the garden to pick some fresh vegetables.
Then when I looked down on the shoreline, I saw this man washed up on shore. So we brought him up to this room and sent for you.
You did the right thing. He's suffering from a form of hypothermia, though it doesn't appear to be fatal.
God.
What troubles me now is this gunshot.
Notice he was bleeding or anything.
No, you wouldn't. It seemed to be about a week old or so.
Will he pull through?
Hard to say.
Jack.
Mary. Winter said,
Jack.
help me hold.
Mary! Jack!
What the devil was that?
Poor Jack and Mary.
If I had to guess, I'd say Mary was his fiance who left him for a man named Jack. Also pirates, maybe. Then he got shot.
Was it pirates who shot him?
Hard to say. If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably that Jack fellow.
Is there anything we can do to help?
His best hopes of survival lie with me getting the bullet out and him fighting off an infection.
Okay, what can we do to help?
Nothing. Right now. I'll run and grab my surgery tools real quick. You two stay here and watch him.
Of course.
Once the surgery is done, you'll let him stay and recover here?
Absolutely. Anything else?
Frank.
Mom. Another.
Yes, sir, Mr. Christian. You seem to be recovering nicely, sir.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. My head hurts like hell.
Yeah, but a week ago, you couldn't even get out of bed. So look at you now. You made it downstairs.
As true as that, I'm still no closer at getting revenge on Fearless Jack. Yo.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
Oh, of course, sir. 2 more drinks.
Yo.
Of course, sir. You're welcome.
What's that about?
I'm not too exactly sure, sir. Him and his friend came in 2 days ago, and that fellow only seems to be saying, yar.
Odd man.
Yes, indeed. And nice enough. They took very well.
Maud, my good lad, may I buy my friend here another drink?
Of course, Mr. Winston, sir.
My dear boy, how many times must I tell you? It's just Winston. No need for the sir.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thank you, Winston, is it?
That's my name. And what will yours be, friend?
Christian.
I was wondering, Christian, if you wouldn't mind having a seat with my friend over there.
If you don't mind me asking, why am I here? Yeah.
He says asking a question isn't rude.
You're pulling my leg.
What do you mean?
Surely you can't understand him.
I see. I assure you, once you spend some time with Yar, it starts to make some sense.
Why am I here?
A man who cuts the chase. I respect that. Well, to be perfectly frank, Yar overheard you say you're on the hunt for Beardless Jack.
What's it to you?
I don't mean to overstep, friend, but so are we.
Aw, Yar. Why are you after? Yar.
Yar, old chap. Maybe I should explain it.
Yar.
You see, Christian, almost everyone on our ship has a vendetta against Beardless Jack.
What's yours?
My wife and unborn child were sailing to visit me. I was working in the Americas when Beardless Jack and his crew attacked. He slaughtered her in cold blood! My child, well,
Oh, God, Winston. I'm so sorry.
well, what's done is done. So, What's your story?
He stole my fiancée. Yes, she ran off with him. He promised her adventure, and I joined up with a group of privateers to catch them. He shot me and left me for dead.
God. He says he's sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
So, you fought him?
Not exactly. I did fight several of his crew, though.
You must be impressive with a sword.
Not a marvel or anything, but I can hold my own.
Were you in a war? You don't look too old yourself. I guess the War of the Spanish Succession.
I was a member of the Royal Navy.
Impressive. Say, I have a proposition for you, friend. How would you like to join our hunt for Beardless Jack?
You're inviting me to join your crew after a quick conversation in a bar? Yarr.
We're good judges of characters. So, what do you say?
I accept.
Yar! Excellent to hear. We leave tomorrow at sunrise. I'll smooth things out with my captain tonight. See you in the morning.
I'm leaving tomorrow and would like to thank you both.
Oh, really? Well then, where are you off to, my boy?
I'm rejoining the hunt for Beardless Jack.
No, Christian, it's too dangerous.
It is, but I have no choice. I made a vow to stop him and I stand by.
Guess there's nothing I can do but wish you luck.
Thank you. I'll repay you someday.
No need, Winston, no need.
It was our pleasure.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken... Yar.
Hello, boys. Long night, eh?
Yar.
You have no idea, Captain. I've got another recruit for the hunt.
Oh, well, who is it?
His name is Christian. He actually caught up to Jack's ship. He faced him.
And he's still alive?
He's ready to fight. Plus, he's a veteran in the Royal Navy.
So a royal seaman up and decided to become a pirate?
Yar.
What do you mean he used to work for privateers?
Yar.
You didn't think to tell him that this is a pirate ship?
I don't know, Anne. It didn't seem relevant at the time.
Not relevant? You fools! Didn't you stop to think for a bloody second that this Christian guy doesn't want to become a pirate?
Well,
Shut it!
Yar.
You too. Now, what if he shows up tomorrow, discovers this is a pirate ship, and tries to arrest us? We are on the privateers' radars, and I don't want to be. It'd be a nuisance. Another thing standing in revenge.
Yes, but we aren't exactly a pirate ship. We don't rob, plunder, and pillage, and engage with battles recklessly or needlessly. In fact, we're privateers too. We just don't have a letter or mark.
That doesn't matter. What matters is we are on a pirate hunt, and we aren't sanctioned to be.
And we can trust him.
How can you be so sure?
Because I trust him and so does y'all. Right, y'all?
Yar.
Fine. Have him meet us tomorrow about sunrise. But we tell him the truth. Now go. I need some time to think. Alone.
Yar.
Yes, good night to you too. he's late.
Well, to be fair, I did say sunrise. The sun hasn't fully risen up yet. He'll be here. Oh, Christian, glad you could make it.
Hello, Winston.
Oh, and this is Christian. Christian, this is Anne, the captain.
She's the captain?
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
No, it's just...
Because I'm a woman.
No,
Think I can handle it?
I never said that.
Guys, we're on the same team.
Tell her that.
Enough!
Whatever. On to the next order of business. Christian, you won't want to join us anyway.
Why is that?
Because this is a pirate ship.
What? Yar! Not now, Yar!
Not now. Maybe later. And besides, I didn't think it'd be an issue.
It'd be an issue. I work for pirate hunters. I can't join in with a group of you.
I told you.
You stay out of this. I'll get to you next.
Excuse me?
I just thought we could work together. At least until Beardless Jack is dead.
Well, you thought wrong. I'm going to have to turn you in.
I told you.
But we don't do anything wrong. It's not like we rob and kill innocent people. We're just trying to get Beardless Jack, just like you.
That's not the point. The point is you have no letter of marque. This is illegal. I'll have no part of it.
You won't get your vengeance.
That's fine, Winston. Now, let's get out of here.
Wait.
What?
I'll join you. Join you, and I promise when our excursion is done, won't turn you in.
How do I know I can trust you?
You don't. Quite frankly, I don't trust you. But we'll have to deal with it, won't we?
Fine. I'm sure it'd be to our advantage to have someone who's fought Beardless Jack before.
No! What does she mean I fought him? I specifically told you I haven't.
You haven't?
No! I told Winston here I only fought his men.
I may or may not have told her you fought Beardless Jack to convince her we needed you.
Oh, I never said we needed him.
So you don't need me now.
Of course we don't.
That's so. From what I've heard, you've not caught up to them yet.
I'll assume it's luck you have. You don't seem smart enough to have done it.
Oh, it seems to me you're the queen of not smart enough.
Oh, why I ought.
What? Stupid?
Yeah, maybe.
Good luck. I can't imagine you've been trained very well with a sword.
I assure you I'm better than I look.
I've had enough!
I just thought we could set apart our differences and I thought we could just set apart our differences. But apparently you guys are both too childish and immature for that. This isn't going to work, Christian. I'm sorry. And let's go.
He's right.
Yeah, I know. Get on board.
Good. Now, I need a drink. By the end of this, those two are driving me crazy. Christian, I thought you were on break. You haven't slept in days.
I was. Anne sent a man with a list of chores for me to do.
She's working you wrong.
No. She hates me.
She doesn't hate you. She just doesn't quite fully trust you yet.
Well, will she? I get having to do more work than anyone else since I'm the newest, but I've been at this for weeks.
She's trying to get to you. Tell her you won't do it anymore. Tell her just to be fair to you. You have rights too.
No.
I can talk to her.
No. I won't let her win.
Let her win. This isn't the game.
Yes, it is. She's trying to break me. She won't.
You can't keep going on like this.
Yar. Can. I must.
And give him a break.
I'm not sure what you mean, Winston.
Don't play daft, Anne. Look at him. He's exhausted.
Yeah, he does look rather tired and exhausted, doesn't he?
And what happens when we catch up to Belichak and one of our men is too bloody tired to hold a sword?
We can trust him. As soon as this is over, he'll turn us right in.
Well, maybe. And right now you're giving him even more of a reason to. Annie, I'm asking you, not as your first mate, but as your friend. Talk to him. Listen to his story. Jack has messed up his life just as much as ours. Maybe even more than the rest of our crew. I know if you two could just speak once, civilized once, you two would get along. He's a good man, Anne.
Fine. Have him meet me for dinner tonight at my cabin. We'll talk, and once it's over with, it'll be business, per usual. Deal?
Fine. It's a deal. Yup. Those two are driving me crazy. What's the meaning of this?
We're here to eat.
Obviously. Why did you call for me specifically?
Winston thinks it's such a good idea we try our best to get along. And as captain, it is my job to do what is best for the crew.
Respect that.
Good. Then grab a chair and let's get this over with.
What's so funny? Ha! Thought we were supposed to be getting along.
I'm sorry. It's just I've never seen a man eat so vigorously before. It's not how I expect a gentleman to act.
I forget myself. It's just there's only so much hard tack and salted meats a man can take. It's been a while since I've had, real food.
I get it. I eat the same thing you do. Once in a while, it's nice to indulge.
You eat the same as the crew?
Yes, why is that so weird?
Every ship I've been on, the captain eats good while the crew is left to the other meals. Not even fit for a dog.
The way I see it, when the crew suffers, so do I. It builds trust with each other. I eat what they eat, drink what they drink. It shows my men I respect them.
That's good of you.
So, Christian, what's your story?
It's not a happy one.
None of them are, Christian.
I served in the war. I earned my medals. I did the things that other people are proud of me for. I thought I'd have a simple, happy life. And Beardless Jack came, and now it's all back. The taste of gunpowder in my mouth, the smell of blood ever present. Nightmares made real all over again. I'm sorry for rambling, but thank you. tell someone. It's something that's been weighing on my chest ever since. It's another reason I didn't complain about the workload. I could drown myself in jobs. I wasn't left alone to think.
I get what you mean. I've been awful to you, Christian. Can you forgive me?
I can. You can agree that catching beardless Jack is more important than any squabbles. Can you forgive me for the way I've treated you?
I can. Christian,
Yes?
is it true what you said? Saying it out loud helps?
Yes. Saying my story helped me.
Would you listen to mine?
Me?
Yes, you were honest with me, and I'd like to tell you the truth. I've never told anyone the truth.
Not even Winston?
No. Thank you. I was 5 when my parents died. Murdered at the market. Some fellow innkeepers took me in and I slaved for them and barely had a closet for my room. They had an older daughter who went off to get married and left me with every chore in that household. If I didn't do it to their satisfaction, they'd beat me and send me off with no food. Though it's not like I ever had much to begin with. One night, Jack stumbled into the inn and he told me his stories of his adventures and freedom. I fell for that manipulation, so I went with him. Life on the ship was fine, though I was never privy on the violence, until one day we invaded a ship and I was ordered to kill a woman who is very visibly pregnant. I had the gun to her head and I just couldn't do it. She cried and begged me not to, not for herself, but for her baby. Jack laughed and hit me aside, and before I hit the deck, the screaming stopped. For my insubordination, Jack ruined me on an island with a pistol and one shot. My lust for revenge kept me alive on that island. A few months later, I was picked up by a Spanish ship and I was sworn to vengeance. So, I stole a ship and amassed a crew. I've been on the hunt for beardless Jack ever since.
Anne. That's horrible.
What's worse is, the woman I was ordered to kill was Winston's wife. Winston has been more than kind to me, and I don't deserve it.
Oh, Anne, you do deserve it. Obviously you do if Winston trusts you. You didn't kill his wife, Jack did. He turned you into what you were and he broke out of his grip.
But I didn't for a long time, Christian.
The important thing is you defied him. An act of bravery set you on the right path.
I am not brave!
Anne, you're the bravest person I've ever met.
So, what of Mary? I escaped Jack's clutches. Perhaps she can too.
No, I don't believe she will. She seems to revel in piracy.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Anne, I'm so sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
The time has finally come, you morons.
Yeah, about that, Mary. I am not so sure of this.
What?
Mary, I love you, but I also know my own strength. The more I think of this, well, the more worried I get.
We've talked about this. It's risky, yes, but the rewards far outweigh the risk. We'd be rich, Matty, the richest people in existence.
And married, right?
Of course, that too.
What if something goes wrong?
What could go wrong here? I've just checked on him. He's asleep. The owls aren't looking on the ship.
Yeah, but how do we explain to the crew? We've not yet discussed this.
Of course I have a plan.
Well, I think I'm right to know. Don't I?
Of course. We'll claim that he was drunk and then he started beating me. And that's when Hilrofi came in to save me. You're the second most powerful on the ship, Matty. With Jack gone, they'll have to vote you new captain.
Yeah, but what if they don't?
They'd have to do you for that position. Do you truly not believe you beat anybody else on the ship?
Of course I can.
Then what's the worry, darling?
I suppose you're right. I'm just a little scared, I suppose.
Matty, do you trust me?
Of course I do.
Get in there and do the job.
Right. Sorry, mate. Goodbye, Jack.
Matey, what's the meaning of this?
Captain, I didn't mean it.
You sure, boy? Because if not, treason is some kind of twisted joke.
Captain, please, don't kill me.
This hurts me, Matey. Truly it does. I'd ask why. But I don't care, you treasonous sea dog.
Captain, please.
You're my first mate, Matty. And this how you repay my kindness to you. A stab in the back, you power-hungry fool.
Captain.
Quiet, you treacherous scalawag. By the end of the night, you'll be swimming in Davy Jones' lockers. And I'm just trying to decide how you'll meet your fate. Nah, quick death is too good for the likes of you. I don't want blood all over the cabin, you know what I mean? Should I shoot you? Maybe leave you to die of dehydration on some island somewhere? Ooh. Maybe I'll tie you to the boat and let the coral tear you apart.
Captain, please, that's not my idea.
Really, lad? And whose idea was it then?
It was Mary's plan. It was Mary's idea.
Mary! What have you done?
I killed the traitor.
Aye, a traitor who put blame on you right before you killed him. Kind of suspicious, isn't it?
My love.
Don't my love me, wench! Why did Matty name you head conspirator?
I don't know.
You betrayed me too.
No, I killed the traitor.
After he accused you. That all but proves your guilt.
I admit I had part, but it was Matty's plan.
So you confess!
Only because I was scared.
Really, Mary? Explain.
2 weeks ago, Matty came in and told me he fancied me. When I told him I was with you, he forced himself on me. Then he forced me to conspire against you with him. He told me if I did, he'd kill me. Please don't kill me.
And why didn't you come to me?
Because I was scared I wasn't thinking right.
I clearly not. Get up, Mary. I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you, my love.
Of course, darling. If anything else happens, you come to me. I'll protect you. You know it, right?
Of course. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you.
Yeah, what's going on with Christian?
Yeah?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Who else would I be talking to?
Yar?
Yes. Why is Christian acting so strangely?
Yar?
Well, of course he's happy, and he's been like this for a week.
but he keeps dodging my questions.
Yar?
Well, of course I'm happy to see him happy, but...
Yeah.
Yes, you're quite right. The dinner with Anne must have gone quite well.
Yar?
Sure, even very well. But that doesn't explain his all-too-chipper attitude.
Winston, how goes the tide?
Fine, how are you?
Stupendous, just stupendous.
Ah, yes, another stupendous day on the high seas.
Indeed.
I just saw you exiting Anne's cabin. What was that all about?
Well, you see, what happened was...
Spit it out, Christian.
we were looking at maps.
Right. Find anything?
What do you mean?
On the maps. Any idea what Baelish Jack could be?
No idea, mate.
Well, don't let it get you down, mate. We'll catch him soon enough.
Right. Anne says we'll need to dock soon. We're running low on supplies.
I thought that as well. I'll go tell the coxswain. We'll be able to dock in a day or so.
Right. I'll tell Anne tonight when I see her.
You'll see Anna again tonight.
No! I mean, yes, well, you need to look over more maps.
Of course. Just make sure not to burn yourself out. You know, it's nice to see you two finally getting along, united under a common goal. Perhaps someday you two may even become friends.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see you later, mate.
What is going on with those two?
Yar?
What are you doing?
Look, a rainbow.
Oh,
I didn't see that.
it's just you, Christian.
I think Winston is on to us.
How do you mean?
It's just a feeling. He asked some suspicious questions earlier today.
What? He couldn't know. He would have said something to me.
You're right. And why can't we tell people? I love you. I just shout it out to the world, but you say we must keep it a secret. Why?
Christian, I love you too, but it's just not that easy. There's a multitude of reasons. Where do I even start? Well, one, I'm a woman. On land, I have a hard enough time gaining respect. Two, it looks very unprofessional for a captain to be involved with one of her crewmates. Three, it scares me. I'm afraid if we make it real, something bad might happen.
And this is real. But I'll support your decision.
Thank you.
That being said, I was thinking of the future after we get Jack.
Right, I'm sure you're ready to leave the high seas once and for all. Leave me alone, as I was before. What's so funny?
And nothing's funny. I was just thinking the opposite. I never felt more at home than I do here on this ship with you. I was thinking of, well, maybe becoming a permanent privateer.
Really?
I mean, if that's something that interests you.
I guess I've never really thought about life after we get Jack.
I thought a simple, happy life was what I wanted. Figured I'd take up an easy accounting job and get married. I even thought I loved her. I know now that I didn't. Mary never made me feel the way that you do. Now when I look at you, I feel as if I can't speak. I'm just so awestruck by you, Anne. And if you don't want to be a privateer, that's fine, but just know wherever you go, I'll be by your side.
I don't deserve this.
Anne, stop being so hard on yourself. People make mistakes. I've made plenty. You're a much stronger person than you were when you were on Jack's ship. You have a whole crew of people who respect you.
I'm just not used to people caring for me.
Anne, they all care for you. Winston and Yar, me.
It's different with Winston. Every time I look at him, I see his crying wife. I hear her screams. Winston has every reason to hate me.
I think you should talk with him. Tell him how you feel. You'll feel a lot better. He's a good man. He'll understand. And tell you what I did. The bravest person I've ever met.
And y'all likes everyone.
That's fair. And like I said, I follow you anyway. If you don't want to be a privateer, we could do something else and maybe open a shop.
No, too boring. Pirate hunting does have a nice ring to it.
My boss can make that happen. He'll grant the crew clemency and we'll sail again. Legally, this time. Pirates will quake in their boots when they see us.
It'll be good to be with you without the weight of Jack holding us down.
That day can't come soon enough.
Now then, let's go join the rest of the crew.
Oh, good, you finally joined us. How was looking at maps?
Yeah, definitely maps. Ice maps.
We might be this close to finding him.
Excellent to hear. We were just, discussing our plan when we dock.
Yeah.
Mine too, my friend. I think a few days of land won't fix. Winston, do you have a minute?
Of course, Captain.
I've got something I'd like to tell you.
Oh dear, what is it?
Ever since I've met you, you've been more than kind to me, and I want to know why.
I don't follow.
How can you be so kind to me when I helped get your wife killed?
Annie, you're not to blame for that.
I am, though. Why can't you see that? I invaded the ship. I killed the men to get to her. Sure, I didn't fall through, but I participated in her death. Why can't you see that? I'm the reason you're here. I'm the reason you're on this ship.
Anne, I don't blame you. I blame Beardless Jack. He was the one who twisted your mind, and he was the one who ordered you to kill, and he was the one who killed my wife when you stood up to him.
But I...
Stop it. I hold no malice for you. Although whether you were there or not, Victoria's ship would have been attacked and she would have been killed. How can I blame you when you're the one who stood up to him? You, who told me the truth about my wife's death from the start. You, who recruited me and taught me how to fight and how to sail. You, who has given me the chance for vengeance. And I admire you. You're my hero.
I just don't...
Standing up to Jack, all the while knowing it meant certain death for yourself. That's true bravery. That alone is reason enough to follow you.
That means a lot, Winston. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
There's something else I'd like to tell you.
Let's hope this news isn't so dreary, eh?
It's not. I'm sure you already guessed it, but me and Christian have started a relationship.
Oh, that's... I'm happy for your cause. I'm just surprised. Can you believe this?
I guess that's another thing I have to thank you for.
Well, good for you two. I ship it. Get it? Because we're on a ship. You understand, right? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's what y'all meant. He knew.
What? He couldn't have.
Yours. See? He knew. Now, come on, Anne. Let's head back to the crew, and I'll head to sleep. We dock tomorrow.
I told Winston everything, and I don't care what people think. I want to be with you.
Cheers! You know, it's nice to see you finally happy again. It really raises the mood of the whole crew. You too, Christian. Thank you.
Well, I'm happy I've got such a good crew.
A toast to our crew.
Cheers!
Yar!
And to finding Jack sooner rather than later.
Cheers!
Yar!
Couldn't help but overhear your toast.
Not at all, my good lad.
Well, is it true? You're, hunting fearless Jack?
Aye, what about it?
Well, thing is, he was just here this morning.
He was here.
Yeah.
Y'all got the crew. Christian, Winston, get the ship ready to sail. Now, tell me everything.
Well, it was 2 days ago on a lonely night. They came in, ordered a lot of drinks, didn't pay for it.
So you say he left here around noon?
Yeah.
Which way did he go?
Oh, he went. North.
That's south.
South.
Thank you. You were so much help. Thank you. Thank you. Attention! After years of searching, we finally have a lead on Beardless Jack.
Yar!
It is about to hit. Very dangerous. So, if any of you'd like to leave, I understand.
Yar!
Good! Then, let's get going.
The lookout spotted a ship in the distance.
Well, is it him?
We can't be sure yet.
Must be, right?
Not necessarily. I know we're all hoping it is, but we can't be sure until we see the flag.
Well, before anything, we do need a plan.
Yar!
Indeed, y'all. We can't engage Beardless Jack in naval combat. His ship would blow ours out of the water.
No, Jack doesn't like to use cannons. He likes to board the ship so in his twisted mind he's involved.
That's what he did with the ship I was on. He boarded us in the dead of night. Roberts and the rest of the crew didn't stand a chance.
Yar!
That could work. It's risky though, letting Jack attack us first.
Suppose we could fly the Union Jack and lure him onto us.
Just to reiterate, our plan is to just wait for him to attack us?
Got a better idea, mate?
What if we sneak up on him? We can get into the rowboats and board a ship in the cover of night.
No, that wouldn't work. Jack has guards posted everywhere, every night. There's a reason why he hasn't been beaten yet. He's clever.
As long as you're confident.
We can't really be confident, but I do believe it is our best plan.
I'm with you, Captain. Whatever you say.
Azamok.
Yar!
Thank you.
I'll go put it up.
Yarr.
And the report back is it's him. Just how you wanted to know.
Thank you, Winston.
No problem.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm excited to find him, but I'm nervous for what's coming.
I know how you feel. I've been dreaming of this day for years, and now that it's come, I'm terrified.
We can do this together. We have to.
I just can't help but think we won't survive. And before you, Christian, I didn't care.
What do you mean?
I always thought this would be a suicide mission. I knew it from the start. Jack is better than any of us, and I was prepared to do whatever it took to take him down. Let me finish, please. Now that I've met you, I've been looking forward to my future, our future. When I told you I haven't thought about life after Jack, it was true. I didn't think I'd have one. But now that I look at how happy we are, I can't help but think of leading us all to our death.
Anne, everyone on this ship has agreed to hunt Beardless Jack. It's risky, yes, but we know what we signed up for.
And our future?
What will be. I know our mission is dangerous, but it's important. Not just for us, but for everyone Jack has wronged in the past. He's a monster who must be stopped. As for our future, I'm excited too, but even if I die, I'll be glad to have known you.
I love you, Christian.
And I you.
Captain, I've got something to report. Get on with it.
What, Captain? We're in our ship looking at lookouts, right?
And it appears the ship is following us.
Are you sure?
Aye, ma'am. They've been on us for a while now.
Another thing. They've got a British flag up.
Excellent, excellent. Perhaps we give them a bit of a surprise, eh?
My thoughts exactly.
What do you want us to do?
Well, attack them, of course. Their bit of ship straight from the British government will be filled with riches. What do you think, Mary?
I think it's sure to be from battle, that's for sure.
Good, I love when someone must have feared this kind of thing. This one, she loves it. Can't get enough. You know, there's only been one woman I've known like you.
Oh?
Aye, and don't be like that. She was a traitor.
Oh, okay.
I'd see betrayed you, boss.
Yeah, boss, what was her deal?
I'd say it though. You
Captain,
don't
don't mind us, don't mind us.
Right. Enough with you. Tell the crew to prepare for battle.
Aye, Captain.
Wait! I have an idea.
Speak.
What if we find the British flag is bad? Maybe we can trick them.
We don't need to trick them.
I know we don't need to, but last time we flew the flag, it didn't go so well. Last time we attacked the ship, we killed most before we could even board. But if we flew the British flag, maybe we can trick them.
You lure them in, and then it's lambs to the slaughter. Mary, you're a genius. Sven, go to the other flag. Glenn, turn this ship around.
Aye, Captain.
Mary, you head into my camp. I'd like to discuss some plans with you, if you get what I'm saying.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Count on it.
everyone in position?
Yes, Christian was just down in the hold to check again.
How are they holding up?
Not the time.
Scared of them. We all are, but they're ready. We have a brave crew. Also in the way that we might have the wrong ship. It was clever of Jack to switch flags like we did. If we hadn't have seen him any sooner, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
That's what I don't get. Jack would not think of something like that.
My bet is it was Mary's idea. She's clever.
I'd say we got an hour or so.
Then this is it. One way or another, this fight will be over by the end of the night.
I'm afraid so.
Well, if this is it, I want to say thank you to all of you. I don't want to think about it either. I just want you all to know how much I've grown to love and cherish all of you. Christian, you've been a great companion. Anne, you've been a fantastic captain and a great mentor. You're the best friend I've ever had. I love all of you.
Winston's got a point. You've all been more than kind to me, and I'd like to say something. Winston, you have the biggest, kindest heart I know. Y'all, you make me laugh when I need it most. Christian, I love you.
It's my turn, eh? You know, I was in a very dark place when Winston and Yar found me at Winterton's Inn. I'd like to thank you two for turning my life around. I doubt I would have made it much longer at that pub. And words cannot describe how I feel for you. You're my light in the darkness. If we die, I can't imagine a better crew to have spent my final moments with.
We love it too, y'all.
Now then, let's go to my cabin to at least get a few moments of rest.
Be careful. I'll take these two. You guys get Jack and Mary.
Christian?
Hello, Mary. Surprised to see me.
Long time no see. You're supposed to be dead.
Well, hope you're afraid of ghosts because I'm about to be your worst nightmare.
You should have left it alone, Christian.
Really? After you lied and left me for dead, you didn't expect me to follow?
I suppose it was a foolish notion. Just know whatever happens to you next, you've brought it on yourself.
And you've been alive all these years, eh?
Yes, and don't pretend to care.
You betrayed me, Anne. No, I won't lie. It hurt when you left.
To hurt? To hurt is to say you feel anything at all.
Still got that fight in you. That's what I loved. I found someone just like you without your flaws.
Flaws? As in human sympathy?
Precisely. Well, if it isn't little Christian, this time I'd make sure you get it.
You won't get the chance. Only one of us is walking away from this fight, and it won't be you.
Yeah, Stones, kid. But it's a shame you challenged the best.
Well, you must be married. Heard lots about you. None of it is good, you know.
I suppose it isn't, but Christian was a pansy to understand, and that's right out of bringing you on his suicide mission.
His name out of your mouth.
You've fallen from, haven't you? That's rich.
Don't laugh. Everything you did, I did first. It's a copy of me.
done.
What about Winston?
I'm sorry.
No.
And no!
Christian, I realize what I said. I regret it.
You're pathetic. The only reason you're not dead right now is because I believe in justice. You will stand trial and be no doubt found guilty of piracy and murder.
No,
Shut up! Yeah, take care of it.
Kristen, it's time to go.
Yeah, set sail for him.
Christian, are you sure this is what you want?
Absolutely.
You could go back to your life as a purser. No one would hold that against you, and I say, it'll be hard finding someone who could fill your shoes.
If I've learned anything from this trip, it's that I'm meant to be a privateer, so long as my friends are by my side.
Well, it's a shame, but how could I deny the crew that took down Beardless Jack anything? And Christian, Yar.
Yar.
I hereby name you three privateers. You have a crew of men serving under you on the Ire. Treat her well.
Yes, sir.
Yar.
On to the next matter of business. I name you Captain Yar for your true heroism and bravery displayed on the attack of Beardless Jack, as well as for the capture of Mary Scruggs.
Congratulations, y'all.
I am more than honored to be your first mate.
Yar.
Well then, that's done. Leave in the morning.
Anne, we've done everything we said we would. I've got one more question for you.
What is it?
Marry me, Anne.
Yes!
Yar, 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 yar.
So,
Can he do that?
well, he is a captain now.
That's good enough for me.
Yar, 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 yar.
I do.
Yar, 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 yar.
I do.
Yar, 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 yar. You may now kiss the bride.
You can talk!
Oh, where did the wig go? Just this way. Okay, just this way. Okay. Hi, so...
Before we start, us seniors and the cast want to give Jacob Poisson a signed program of all the actors.